When I was about 19 weeks pregnant, we had an ultrasound done and learned that Grace had not fully developed hands or feet. When she was 4 days old, we learned that she had been born in renal failure, that she was at that point in stage 4 kidney failure, and her nephrologist told us that she had a 50-50 chance to live to her first birthday. When she was 6 weeks old, we learned that she had inherited my vision, that she is very nearsighted, and that she has congenital nystagmus. Very nearsighted meaning that she is legally blind with best corrected vision.
Lighthouse's early intervention program serves children birth to 5 years old, and the only qualification is they have to have a severe vision impairment or blindness. One of the first ways that parents bond with their children is mommy holding the baby when they're being fed, or daddy giving the baby a bath, and that eye contact and all the silly noises that you make and the games that you play. And one of the first things that a lot of our families say to us is, I don't even know if my baby sees me.
The things that Grace is learning, she's knows her letters and her sounds, so she's learning to blend words together. She's learning to read words. She's learning to read sight words. She's learning to use a lot of adaptive equipment. Susan has her using the dome magnifier, which is a really neat little device. It's a very low-tech piece of equipment that Grace slides along a book or a puzzle, and it just enlarges the words so that they're a sufficient size for her to be able to read. She's got her working on an adaptive keyboard, a large print keyboard, so Grace can now type her name, her address, her phone number. Is that in?
Yeah.
Yes, great job. One of the really unique things about the services that Lighthouse delivers is that Grace is starting her journey as a lifelong learner, but she doesn't exactly realize that. When Susan comes weekly, she doesn't realize that Susan's here to teach her things.
Red dot.
One red dot.
She thinks Susan's here to play with her. And when she says her prayers, she thanks God for Miss Susan coming to play with her and the fun that she has with her, which is really unique and important to a 4-year-old, that especially a 4-year-old that faces the kind of challenges that Grace faces, because she does physical therapy, she does occupational therapy, that not everything is a task, that not everything is a chore, that there's delight in what she does. What Susan's helping her to do is to build a love of learning, to create a love of learning, and to be a confident learner and a risk taker, because that's what she's going to have to be in order to succeed. If there were no Lighthouse and no services for early intervention, there is a really good chance that Grace would face a lot of developmental delays. Lighthouse providing these services in a playful way to young kids is allowing them to grow and develop and to meet the same expectations that their non-visually impaired peers are meeting.